Up, y'all? Winnie here, and welcome to the Legacy of Kain Defiance, which is so far the last game of the series since various things happened that ensure there's probably not going to be another one of these. Was Eidos and not Crystal Dynamic, or is it both? Yep, there it is. 2003. This only came out 1 year after Blood Omen 2. Let's see if it's different in gameplay or not. Our Chronicle. Alright, well that's not helping any. Is there going to be a 10-minute cutscene again? They're working together for some reason.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do? But does one ever truly have a choice? One can only match, move by move, the machinations of fate, and thus defy the tyrannous stars.
Okay then. Might need to turn down the volume on this one a little bit. Okay then.
And so I returned to the sanctuary of my enemy, the fortress of the Sarafan Brotherhood, deemed impossible for any man to penetrate. Impossible for any man. Deep within these walls, my prey awaited. Mobius, the time streamer, deceiver and eternal gamester, using living beings as his pawns.
In the end, we'd rooted out an entire nest of the fiends.
But we had swept that area already.
Not well enough, but no matter. We purged every last one of that brood with fire, and their souls now rest.
Lord Mobius will be pleased.
It was time for Mobius to answer a few questions. I hoped for his sake to find him in a forthcoming mood.
And we're playing as Kain. But it's way smoother. The camera's not inverted anymore. Although it's doing the Resident Evil thing where the camera angle changes depending on what screen you're on. Press X square to attack. I was at X. Blood hunger causes health gauge to drain slowly over time. They're always changing what button feed is on. It's been triangle, circle, and now R1. Jump. Jump. Clinging to ledges is still a thing. Presumably floating is still a thing. Yep. I'm recording this immediately after recording Blood Omen 2, so... Oh, I can kick. So did that last game happen because he went back in time and changed stuff? Also, oh, jump onto the wall to climb. Your weird 3-finger claw things.
Help me! Help me! Oh, please, no.
From time to time, it is necessary to feed. And the unusual event of a feast prepared by the Sarafan must be savored.
If I can drink from the people I'm fighting, I feel like it will be interesting after all these years to have an option to actually let the people go. But of course not. Kain is not supposed to be a good person. He's not even a person. So I probably don't need all of these. I do like how smoothly going through the gate is now. Instead of, like, having to switch dimensions for it. Shatter object for bonus items. Received health talisman. That was a quesadilla and you know it. Yum num num num. I gotta hold. Oh, I guess I don't have the hold. I guess if you tap the button, it just wastes the person. Shatter wall! It's a sword.
What was that?
Alright.
The touch of water is like acid to a vampire. I had to find another way to pass.
That is not what I... God. Really? The whole level? Really? Y'all go wonky with me trying a jump and I gotta redo the entire level? Ah, guillotine. Oh, that's lovely. Not only do I have to redo the entire level, all of the bodies I was supposed to drink are gone, but now I'm also losing all of my life while I have to do that. I was on the right track, it's just rude. some sort of symbol. TK room. Probably telekinesis. Yum, 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 yum. Additional yum, 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 yum. Would it be another one? Through the gate.
This passage undoubtedly led to the time streamer. My prey was nearly in my grasp. But the door had been sealed by a blessed barrier. As I approached, the Reaver resonated in response. Perhaps its dark sorcery could dispel these holy barriers. As I suspected, the Reaver was not yet powerful enough to shatter these barriers, but there was something to this.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's the sun coming up. Or else I didn't open the door. I don't need the door to open. I just do the thing. Do the roar. Where did I even just take the health from? Clearly that statue does something. Wouldn't just be glowing if it didn't. Oh hey, ouch. There doesn't seem to be anything I can do about that, so... Checkpoint activated. Was this the place where Raziel was and when I got stuck in Soul Reaper 2? Looks like it.
Locked. What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
Oh, I see that. Arcane Tone. That's another one of those. What's this then?
Vampire!
Ow. Oh, they're alive. Alright. Thought it was just going to do the thing again. Alright, what's this? Big emblem. The fire emblem. Not the fire.
This emblem was unmistakably of vampire origin and designed to enhance the Reaver's power. But this coincidence seemed too convenient. Mobius clearly meant for me to find it.
Sound the alarm! Vampire! Don't let him escape!
What?
Surround him!
Oh, this looks like it's time to do a super move.
Surrender, fiend, and we will promise you an easy death.
I could promise you the same, but it would be a lie.
Use status screen for current goals and artifacts. Automatic combat mode targets enemies.
Get!
How convenient it is to have the Force. Yum, nom, nom, nom. Must allow the TK meter to recharge. Okay then.
This barrier had a curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
Alright. No. No. Nope. The zigzagging worked. Alright, what's this room then? Yum, 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 yum. Tasty Seraphan Capri Sun. Yum, 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 yum. Not where I was.
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it.
I would have thought that would be a door. A lot of these look like they would be doors. That's the way I came in. Nice, the air chuckle. Yum, 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 yum. It'd be cool if this also refilled the TK meter, but no dice. Be gone! Checkpoint. That's important, probably. What's the point of that? Guess it's time for a duel. Thought it was only going to take one of them. He do be climbing. That's Ballista? I don't know where that is. Oh! No more crossbow walls? Oh, it's locked. Don't seem to have a charge meter. Is the Soul Reaver going to do the thing where when the meter falls, it starts ripping my health out? Because I've not really been given any indication that that's something I have to worry about. Alright, well, I still can't do nothing with that. Ah, that door is still locked then. That's the way I came in. This must be the door I want. No, that's the door I came in. Yeah, drawbridge. Another arcane tome. Still can't do nothing with those though. There was definitely a gate that opened. I don't have double jumping, I just have float. Really doesn't seem to be anywhere else I can go but that drawbridge. But that is backtracking. Every other thing in there is locked. Are no doors on this side. There's the gate. Oh, there's enemies. Oh, I'm back here. Received cadaverous laceration. Yum, 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 yum. So I guess I can break through that door now? Because the sword got powered up. Let me in! Nice. And a checkpoint. And ominous stairs. And crossbow things again. As far as I can tell, I'm going the right way. The camera's not helping any. That was scary. Oh my god. Okay, barrels. Barrel. Another checkpoint. Hold the tense for a long jump. Leap! Why is this where Mobius is? This before he had the scepter of protection?
Yes, I understand. It will
There
be
it is.
done. The stage is set. You needn't linger in the shadows, Kain. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here.
Yes, Raziel. You sought to introduce your own pawn into this game, and now he's been swept from the board.
By your hand, I suspect. Where is he?
Perhaps you should ask, when? How humiliating it must be for you to come begging at my doorstep for answers.
Enough wordplay.
Don't threaten me. You see, I have the upper hand. How remarkable that the great Kain should succumb to the scepter's power like any common vampire. Still so arrogant after all these years, thinking you've devised some brilliant plan. You know nothing. You have read the signs, but missed their meaning. You believe you are that myth of vampire prophecy, the scion of balance, and that Raziel holds the key to fulfilling your destiny. But your messianic delusions have blinded you to Raziel's true nature. You have no idea what you've unleashed. There was a time when you might have heeded wise counsel when it was offered. Now, your vanity has made you witless. You will have to learn the truth for yourself. You'll be needing this. Your strength will return after I have departed. But by then, you will have more urgent concerns than pursuing me. Perhaps, when we next meet, you will have learned a little humility.
Oh hey, it's the thing that's the key to that door.
These strange creatures seem to manifest from the very shadows.
I still seem to be able to fight them though. But I do not seem to be able to use TK on them. Oh, never mind. Just wasn't doing it for some reason.
Mobius's attempt at stopping me was not one of his better efforts. When I found him, it would be my turn to offer a few surprises.
The underworld. These walls cannot hide you. Meanwhile,
Surrender, Raziel. Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace, I spared you. You are my reaper of souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny. Just this. Accept your calling, Raziel. Let go of these vain hopes. Relinquish your will, and feed.
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you.
My patience is eternal, Raziel. How many eons can you bear to languish here? The wheel of fate must turn. All are redeemed in the cleansing agony of birth, death, and rebirth. This is the engine of life, the purifying rhythm of the universe to which all souls are irresistibly drawn. Yours is a necessary and noble function, Raziel.
Enough of your sermonizing. Are you trying to bore me into submission? Why must this game go on? We both know what you are. You're no better than the vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness. I refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel. It is not your will, but cowardice that keeps you here.
How so?
You know what fate awaits you when you leave the underworld. That phantom weapon you bear is a constant reminder, isn't it? The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you tarry so as not to meet it.
I could not deny it. As long as I lingered here, defying my captor, I was able to postpone what I feared was my inevitable doom. To become the ravenous spirit imprisoned in the Reaver Blade. But that sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny than cower from it.
Harvester of souls, I created you. And to this function, my angel of death, you will return.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge your hunger. Yes, embrace your calling, Raziel. You will find that just as defiance has its price, so obedience has its rewards.
And submission is not always what it seems.
okay then. Oh, it's another arcane tome. I also have TK. All right. So was this thing never actually a necromancer? Was he always an elder god? Or did it become an elder god after it stopped being a necromancer? I was about to say how there didn't used to be the crying of the damned, but I guess we're in the Lake of Souls. And there would be plenty of crying of the damned in there. Checkpoint.
Below me swirled an ominous-looking mist. I knew that if I fell, it would mean my peril.
Do you believe your worthiness is so easily proved? Your way is sealed until you have offered further evidence of your obedience.
I must feed you before I depart this place.
You must feed yourself, Raziel.
The wheel must turn.
Ah, now you understand.
I keep thinking it's circles. Is it not infinite range anymore? Damn it. Let me control the camera! Am I have to do that dialogue again? Okay. Yum num num.
You may go, but remember, you are mine. You can no more escape from me than you can escape yourself.
So it seems that Raziel's thing is he doesn't want to become the Soul Reaver, and Kain's thing is he wants to be able to save the world without having to die for it. I'm about to say, why is the room talking to me?
You want this room cleared of its vermin.
If you wish to leave it,
Your will be done.
my good servant.
Why tell me to devour their souls when they're not even dead yet? What happens when the sword is full? Does it still do the thing? Consume!
You see? Obedience brings prompt rewards.
You see? There's a lot of eyes. And more souls.
Where do you think you're going, little soul? You
Had a feeling that's what was going to be happening.
Raziel. Clever, Raziel. Clever indeed. I've endured your game long enough.
No!
Clearly my escape had not been anticipated, or my benevolent master would not have expended such efforts to prevent me from going. And if my departure displeased him, then that was a victory, however small, for me.
Checkpoint.
This door would only open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm.
Save the game. Gotta get back to the past samurai chat. Oh no. He's still trying. Got some gunk on it.
At last, I discovered a conduit into the material realm. I would finally escape the spirit world and take one step farther from my tormentor.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel. I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted. You serve me adequately as a wraith, and a wraith you will remain.
So, my restraints had not been removed, only loosened. I would not be held prisoner in the spectral realm. There had to be another way.
Move into bars to pass through them. Still slow when he does it. heck is that?
As I emerged, I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm. For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that struggled to escape the endless twilight of the underworld.
Get out of here, you gross. Stop it. I can't suck y'all when y'all are still alive.
My master's plan for me was ominously clear. Like these mindless hunters, I existed only to fuel him with souls, siphoning their energy to feed him and his wheel of fate. I had to break these bonds, while I still possessed my own will.
Oh. Will not be imprisoned.
This artifact seemed as though it was made for that unusual lock. Now the door could be opened.
Received Falcon insignia. But that's probably where I'm going to call it for this video. I got to see both sides. Kain is chasing after Mobius. Raziel is trying to break out of the underworld so that he doesn't have to be a Soul Reaver. I'm not sure why they phrased it as though they were going to be working together. I guess at some point in the future, maybe they do work together. I have to hope that they solve everything by the time this game is over, because otherwise that would mean that this series went defunct without an ending. I don't think that's what happened. But if that is what happened, somebody can correct me in the comments, I guess. But that's going to do it for the Legacy of Kain. Interesting series. I might go back for the first Soul Reaver, because all the two Blood Omens and Defiance I was able to play with PlayStation Plus, but I bought the two Soul Reaper games. So while I don't particularly like the second one, it is nice to be able to finally make progress in the first one after my childhood of not knowing what the hell was going on. So, if you liked it, a like and a subscribe would be groovy. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well so that you're notified of future uploads. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.